What's up, everybody? It's Keith, and you're watching Ghost Cult Mag's 5-Minute Reviews. Today's episode, Meshuggah's brand new album, Immutable. Immutable is coming out April 1st on Atomic Fire Records. Atomic Fire is the brand new label founded by former Nuclear Blast executives, where Meshuggah was on that label for 25 years practically. The band was founded in the late 80s in Umeå, Sweden, and has had a few lineup changes over the years, but the core of the band has remained virtually the same since the mid-90s. After starting out as more of a thrashy death metal band, they really emerged with their own singular sound and style on 1995's Destroy, Erase, Improve. This has been the same sound ever since, more or less with different variations and improvements, and the classic sound that has inspired thousands upon thousands of different bands, whole other subgenres like gent. The dictionary definition of the album title, Immutable, really means unchanging in the face of other forces, which really describes this band. Interesting of note, this is the first album ever in the band's history that does not feature a songwriting credit from legendary guitarist Fredrik Thordendal. He contributed some guitar solos, but he really has stepped back from the band. No word yet as whether he will return to touring with the band, as he is busy doing a solo album, his very first, as well as building his own studio to produce other bands in Sweden. I'm sure there'll be some elitist fans on the internet who will be angry that their hero guitarist is not part of the songwriting team for this, but this was a collective decision made by the band. This wasn't a shock. He's not out of the band, he's just stepped back from the band for the time being. That being said, some fans like some records more than others, but we'll see how Immutable stacks up to the huge and lofty history of the Meshuggah output. Immutable is the 9th full-length album in Meshuggah's career, out of 17 total releases, maybe a few more if you count maxi singles and other things, but 9 full-length records. Again, the band has been largely consistent. Immutable, in a word, is brutal and brilliant. That's 2 words. All the players came to play on this one, as you would expect. Even without Thordendal's contributions as a writer, the record has got a lot of new elements that you've never heard before, but still intrinsically Meshuggah. Some of the best songs on the record include The Broken Cog, Ligature Marks, Phantoms, I Am the Thirst, It Moves Below, and more. The album has 13 songs, and they're all killer with no filler. This is unusual in this day and age when bands struggle to write a complete album, but not Meshuggah. They will give you their money's worth. It's been 6 years since the last one, and they're going to give you the full meal deal with this one. No discussion of Meshuggah can be had without talking about Tomas Haake, the incredible world-renowned drummer. He's had some medical issues of late, and we're hoping that he can pull that together in time for Meshuggah's world tour coming up soon to support Immutable. But his drumming on this album is some of the best of his career, and that will be undeniable once you hear the full album. As our own Gary Alcott wrote in his review for Ghost Cult, for over an hour, Immutable's quirky rhythms jerk and surge under a flowing stream of dissonant ambient guitar solos and oppressive density. And although there are times when fatigue begins to set in, the band always responds, keeping listeners on their toes with something surprising, new, or from the past. Still captivating and confounding as ever, Meshuggah are back and standing above all once again. The Ghost Cult grade for this album is an 8 of 10 because while it's not anything brand new for the band, it is still an excellent album we recommend that you buy and you need in your metal collection in 2022. There'll be links below to purchase the album from Atomic Fire Records and from the band, and catch the band when they come to your town on tour the next few years. I'm Keefe for GhostCultMag.com, and we're out.